Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCalSabre here, and it's time to find out what did I listen to last week, this week, and I have quite a few different variety of music. Remember, if you watch the last ones, I've been working in that group of soul and disco that I bought, or there's a couple of them that I did will get entered this week. So I get them out of the way first, I think. The first one is "Who's Zooming Who" by Aretha Franklin. This is 1985. It came in the shrink wrap. As you can see, I still got the hype sticker on here. It's not on, it's on the shrink wrap inside of there. Okay, and they sound real good. One of the problems was when I opened it up, it was just a little warped. That was probably because it's been in the shrink wrap for all these years. I've been told that if you keep them in the shrink wrap, that it could eventually create warps. And that's probably what happened here. But in other words, it did sound very well. It played very well in that, and so because of that, uh, I'm I only rating the media is very good plus. Normally, when you get a new record, nothing that's never been played. It's normally near mint or mint. But the got a little corner wear up here on this on the outer cover, but in other words, it's still pretty good near mint. That was my first one. Who's Zooming Who? By Aretha Franklin, 1985. Good songs. Stuff that I picked up in that auction, I have really liked so far. You know, I've I worked at auction before, but I had never got into a soul auction. All right, next we're going to look out "Busting Out of L7" by Rick James. This is got a little bit of a problem. With the well, no, with the music. I guess the media I declared is very good. Uh, so it must have played good. I like the songs on here. I like the beat and everything. But the sleeve condition, because of wear and tear, I call this the outer sleeve when they ask for sleeve condition because of the wear or tear, especially on the back. I got I rated it as fair. I'm maybe a little bit harder. This came out in 1979, and Rick James is from Buffalo, New York, my hometown. And it's got in the remarks in one of the on the cover, whatever it is, it says busted. Uh, this one goes out to all the Buffalo fans who busted out of a L7, whatever that means. I could probably do a search and find out about it. Came out in 1979, and it's a funk and a soul. So there we go, busting out of L7 by Rick James from 1979. The next one we're going to do is not going to be from that. And I got to find it. Okay, the next one is a 1985 album by The Replacements named Tim. Pretty cool. It came in the original cover. As you can see up here, it's got somebody had sold this at one time for $45. Believe me, I did not pay $45 for this. I got this in an auction, maybe $8, $9. I normally don't go much higher than that in the auction for an album. So it was pretty good. Got a really nice people looking for it on Discogs right now. Got some nice ratings in that. I rated the media very good plus and the cover very good plus. Good sounds. The Replacement, him, 1985. And let's see what I got going here now. was a new one, bought brand new. This is, believe it or not, the 50th anniversary band on the. This is near mint both ways. That and actually, more. There's more. What do you call it? U.S. pressings using the Japanese obi method. It's got this obi on it. Mostly, you only used to find those on Japanese pressings. It's I like the quality. I'm not an expert on. Well, this is greater than this one or greater than that one. If it's smooth, I liked it. There's the back. 50th anniversary. I can't believe it was that long. This was just released in February of this year. I thought I had an inner sleeve to show you. I do. There's a real young Paul McCartney, Linda. Really, I keep these inner sleeves inside the cover, and as you guys know, I put the record on the back inside of the outer sleeve that I put on. And that saves wear and tear not only on the record when it's going in and out, but also on the actual album itself. So that is Band on the Run, the 50th anniversary, just released this year. All right, this is a pretty cool one I picked up next here. I would just bring up my notes so that I can tell you something about it. Okay, this is Greatest Hits Space Cadet. All right, and this was released in 2003. And it's on what's called the DFW Legacy Series. From what I know and read about them, it's a couple of guys down in the Dallas-Fort Worth area got together to form the label. And their goal was to go back into the 90s and early 2000s and get music from their local bands that played in the area and then get them out on vinyl for the first time. So this is the Space Cadets Greatest Hits. I guess it's Greatest Hits because they didn't put out too many of them. And as you can see here, 3 of the guys signed it. Don't know if that's ever going to make this worth anything, but when I look on Discogs, there's only 22 of them on Discogs. Nobody wants them, and the average rating's 5. But it was pretty good. It's more like alternative rock, and it was pretty good to listen to. So that's Space Cadet on the DFW Legacy series, and you can do a search on that DFW Legacy series, and you get a whole bunch of information there. And this was released in 2003. Got it in an auction. Next, we're going to have a little bit of a surprise what's going on here. I mean, what's going on with this next one? I belong to Amazon Music Club, which arbitrarily sends me records every month, once a month from the 60s and 70s. Okay. So they sent this reissue. This was reissued in 2020. They sent it as a reissue in it is Fleetwood Mac Greatest Hits. Great music. I had this on the CD, but I'd never had it on vinyl. If I have it in vinyl, I cancel the order right away, and they were pretty good about it. But I wanted to show you something on this. I've never ran across this before. In particular, this double album. You guys Fleetwood Mac fans out there? Come out, go down there and hit that like button. Put some comments down there. Subscribe if you haven't done so yet. I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to try. You see it? The label? All of these bubbles? I have never seen that. So I wonder what caused that between some heat probably and the shrink wrap. The album is not warped and it plays beautiful. Plays nice and straight. Plays beautiful. Great sounds. But that bubble there, I rated that uh, the media condition only as VG plus, even though it was brand new because of that. Can't call this near mint, you know, VG plus because it plays so good. That was kind of strange when I opened it up. I went, wow, what is this? But it was played, put in my collection. Turn around, play it again. Okay, now we got another one of the ones from that Soul collection that I picked up. This is Nat King Cole's Dear Lonely Heart. Come in the original shrink wrap, as you can see on the inside. It's not on mine. Up over here, there's a price sticker, and then there's somebody tried to tear off one of the stickers there. This price sticker, don't know what year it was from, but the price sticker was $1.99. Now Nat King Cole is worth more than that. What a great voice this guy had, And so I rated the media as very good because it had a little bit of popping on it. I'm going to give it a deep clean. I should have given it a deep clean before I played it. I'm going to give it a deep clean, see if that helps it. If it is, and I'm going to rate I rated the sleeve as very good plus, only because it's in shrink wrap. Okay, it came in the shrink wrap, and then outside of those two stickers, which are on the shrink, not on the sleeve, the rest of it is very good. Didn't see any damage to it at all. And I don't know. You guys like me to show you the backs of the albums or something else beside them? And it comes out in a nice orange label. And it was by, who was it by? This was Capitol Records in 1973. So this is 51 years old. And it says it's a reissue, so I don't know when it originally came out. All right, another one from that Soul collection. There's separated because I put some stuff in here that I want to deep clean. And that's why they're in the second group. Okay. And that's the mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers. Love is the message. 1973. And again, the media, the seller rated it as strong VG. I rated it good plus because of popping, but that might go away when I clean it again. Okay. And only on side B, there was no inner sleeve on it. In the outer cover, some ringware. Yeah, so I gave the outer cover a 3. I mean a good rating. I don't know. I'm not an expert at rating them, but you can probably see the ringware right here. I'm not an expert in that. I just what I think. Okay. Maybe I grade too hard. Maybe I don't. Maybe even too easy. Who knows? But it's the mothers and fathers and sisters and brothers. Anybody that didn't watch it the first time I played one of their albums, I thought it was a family. They were actually out, but there aren't. It was 30 studio musicians that made up the music over the years that the MFSB was in existence. That was nice trivia to learn. Okay. Now my last one for this week is going to probably really surprise some people. This is the deluxe reissue edition of White Light, White Heat by the Velvet Underground. Let me see if I got my notes. Yeah, this is a real, just pre-punk. They're like the fathers of punk. They're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But the original album came out in 1968, I believe it was. This is a reissue from 2013. The original album was a single LP. This is a double, and I'll try to show you these. Comes out with some really neat looking vinyl. It looks purple on the screen there, but it's actually a blue, light blue too. And look how that turns into purple with light on. Strange. All right, let's see what we got here. This was bought brand new by me. Why? At the time, I was looking at some stuff and it was on a good sale, and I didn't have any of the Velvet Underground in my collection, CDs or this. So look at that in the back. Double albums. Uh, Kind of like music that you need to get accustomed to. You know, in 1964 when this originally came out, or 68 when it originally came out. Hey, I was just a young guy in my 20s, you know, and punk was out. I'm a rock music guy. I liked the sound at that time, but I never have had any of them in any of their music in my collection. So I said, why? Yeah, let's go for it. And I rated both the the media and the sleeve as near mint. So that was my listening this last week. What do you think? Is there anything that you kind of liked in there? Do you think it was kind of strange for my collection? Let me know. You know, and I'll see you in about a week. Let you know what I've been playing then. So this is SoCalSabre saying, take care of yourselves out there. Be kind to each other. Stay safe.